Live in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, fellow members of this committee and to our partners, prospective bidders. So we'll now proceed with the scheduled activity for this day. To formally start, may I now call this bid opening to order. Based on the records of a secretariat for the 16 projects that is scheduled today, we received 16 bids. Ibig sabihin panay loan bidder ang at least walang failure kung lahat may bid. So may we now start with the opening of the bid for the project with contract ID 25PF0012. So, the bidder is Dpwh. For the original technical component, book bounded with lift tags in all in capital letters.
For copy 1, book bounded, all in capital letters, not without lift tag.
Second copy is with copy 1.
Is the contractor around? Dpwh Construction. Okay, try to follow. Let's start with the examination of his bid. Since the result of electronic eligibility shows that he is eligible for the legal documents, we'll start with the examination of the bid security. The Livestock Golf. In the bid security is in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Renz Tolding. Attorney na siya. Next, the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. List of key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualifications. And letter of nominee, and then the affidavit of employment and commitment to work on the contract notarized by the same lawyer. The attached certificate of accreditation of the materials engineer, valid until March 4, 2027. Next, the list of major construction and laboratory equipment units for owned various under lease, 5 units, and under purchase agreement, none, not applicable. With attached documents, invoice, cost in sales, deed of sale, official receipts and certificate of registrations issued by the Land Transportation Office. It's for the owned equipments. For the equipments under lease, lease agreement between the contractor and James Palangdan for 1 unit water truck in 2 units dump truck. With attached documents. Another agreement for 1 vibratory roller between the contractor in Magkrison Gatab with attached supporting documents. Another one for 1 unit transit mixer between the contractor in Marwin Kabading. And then certificate of availability of equipment. Next, the omnibus earned statement updated, and then a copy of the bidding documents. Okay, so let's proceed with the opening of the financial component. For the original financial component, the same speaks with the technical.
For copy 1, the same specification with the technical.
Okay, so let's proceed. Table of contents, bid form, summary of bid prices, quantities, detailed estimate, the summary for the cost of materials, labor, and equipment rentals, the cash flow with the 203 calendar days. Okay, so from pasado, let's take a look at the bid offered. And the amount of bid is 26,929,700 606 pesos. 26,929,606.00. Discount none. Variance is negative 0.08%. In loan bidder, so Apakloken Construction, the lowest bid subject to further bid evaluation in post-qualification. Next envelope, next project, 13. So, from Pataras Construction. Okay, so pasado naman. Pataras Construction, are you around? Next time, please submit duplicate copy so that the other members of this committee will help in the scrutiny of the documents. Okay, so just follow for the original technical component, book bounded, partially capitalized in with left tax. And again, since bidder passed the electronic eligibility, I will start with the examination of the documents and bid security, Livestock, Foxtrot. Again, it's in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Agayo. The organizational chart for the contract, the list of key personnel, and the key personnel's affidavit of employment and commitment to work on the contract notarized by the same lawyer. Accreditation of the materials engineer valid until January 12, 2025. Lapit na mag-expire. So, all listed personnel have signified their commitment to work on the contract. Next, the list of major construction and laboratory equipment units for owned, various, and release 3 units under purchase agreement, none, with the attached supporting documents such as the deed of sale, ORs and CRs of the equipments listed, other supporting documents for the owned equipments. Inspection reports for the listed materials testing equipment, the pictures of the laboratory equipment. Next, the contract of list of the equipments. So between the contractor in Rinaldo Monte for 1 unit payloader in 1 unit roller. And the other unit is between the contractor in Ferguson Gatab for on-unit water truck. Notarized by the same lawyer, Atty. Gayo. Next, the omnibus sworn statement. Updated. And then the copy of the Philippine bidding documents. Okay, so examination of the financial documents, since the bidder was the electronically, the technical component, technical and legal. So bonded, left tags in partially capitalized. So the table of contents, the bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, and summary of prices for the cost of materials, labor, and equipment rentals. And then the cash flow representing 64 calendar days. Okay, so let's examine the bid offered. So the amount of bid is 4,885,085 pesos only. Discount none. 4,885,085.00. Variance is negative 0.30%. Again, being a lone bidder, Patras Construction Services is the lowest bid, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next, the project with contract ID 24PF0014. Again, a lone bidder from Ifler Construction and Enterprise. Okay. It's open. For the original technical component, book bounded, all in capital letters and with leaf tags.
For part 1 is in this case with manual.
So again, let's examine the documents, starting with the bid security, since the bidder passed the electronic eligibility. Under Livestock H, it's in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Agayo. Next, the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. The list of key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract with their qualifications, and duly notarized commitment to work on the contract. With the attached certificate of accreditation of the materials engineer, valid until July 13, 2025. Next, list of major construction and laboratory equipment units. So all listed equipments are owned. So under lease and under purchase agreement, none. With the attached documents, deed of sale, pictures of the equipment, the ORs and CRs. Acknowledgement receipts, delivery receipt, cash invoice, sales invoice, invoice for one set of materials testing equipment with the attached list. Construction and safety and health program. Statement, dated, and then attached copy of bidding documents. Bado. Financial component, original, the same specs with the original technical component.
Same with copy 1.
Okay, so let's proceed. The table of contents, bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimates, summary of rates for the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, and the cash flow with the 65 calendar days. Okay, so let's examine the bid offered. Amount is 4,897,200 pesos and 67 centavos. 4,897,200.67 discount none. So variance is negative 0.06%. Loan bidder, so Reconstruction and Enterprise, the lowest bid, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next. So, loan bidder again from Layad Construction, but we have a slight discrepancy here. It's presented from the result of the electronic eligibility. So, Layad Construction are around. Sir Mikey, seems that your pickup license is not yet updated as shown here in the result.
Mr. Chair, my legal documents for the pickup license is attached, updated by digits.
Okay, so sure. So that's the comment of the bidder. So what is the pleasure of the committee?
So, Mr. Chairman, since as what the contractor say, he updated, so we will open his bid for us to verify if it is really updated. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so second and moved and seconded, so we'll open to ascertain and verify if indeed the statement of the contractor is true. So we are now open. Manual na ang gamitin, so bounded with lift tags in all in capital letters. So yes. Welcome. Phillips. Problem natin is the pickup license. So summary mo. Okay, so updated nga. And the expiration is November 22, 2025. So, updated, tuloy ang pagbasa. So, sa bid security, it is in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Agayo, the organizational chart for the contract, the list of key personnel, their qualification data, and then the key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work on the contract, notarized by the same lawyer. Attached certificate of accreditation of materials engineer, valid until September 8, 2025. Next, the major construction and laboratory equipment units. So, owned in lease. So, for owned, various, under lease, 1, 2, 3, 4 units under purchase agreement na with attached supporting documents, deed of sale, official receipts, certificate of registrations, sales invoice, delivery receipts, one set of materials testing equipment with the attached list. Next, the agreements notarized for the equipments under lease. So for 1 unit payloader in road roller, 1 unit between the contractor in Oliver De Leon with attached documents. Another one is between the contractor and Efrain Dolnoan for 1 unit transit mixer with supporting documents. Another one for 1 unit mini dump truck between the contractor and Andres Sakla Jr. with supporting documents. Next, the omnibus zone statement updated, and then a copy of the bidding documents. Okay, so let's open the financial component. For the financial components in specs with the original technical, so continue the examination of the documents, table of contents, bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary for the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, cash flow by quarter with the 113 calendar days.
Pass.
Okay, so examine the bid offered. Kailangan ng ano ito. Natutuyan ng dila ko. The amount of bid is 9,788,820 pesos and 31 centavos. 9,788,820.31. No discount offered. Variance is negative 0.11%. In lone bidders, Olaya General Engineering Construction and Services, the lowest bid, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next. Lone bidder again, same contractor. Since we have ascertained the records with regards to his license, so let's continue with the opening of his bid. Bounded, left tags all in capital letters. And the left tag Charlie. So for bid security, it's in the form of a bid securing declaration authorized by Attorney Agayo. Same parehas ba? Adjacent ba to? Okay. Contractors organizational chart, the list of key personnel, their qualification, and respective affidavit of commitment to work on the contract. Again, the same materials engineer, accredited, and accreditation is valid. Next, the major construction and laboratory equipment units for owned, various, and release, mas marami na yan. Under purchase agreement, none. That's documents, deed of sale, sales invoice, cash invoice, delivery receipts for materials testing equipment units with the attached list. That is for the owned equipments. Next is rental agreement between the contractor in Tikman Santos for 1 unit Mansan loader with the attached documents. Another agreement, lease agreement between the contractor in Wiligo for 2 units dump truck, 1 unit water truck, 1 unit road roller, 1 unit transit mixer, 1 unit cargo truck, and 1 unit batching plant. Notarized and attached supporting documents. Next, the omnibus zone statement updated and then the bidding documents. some specs with the original technical. Open the table of contents, bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates, summary of rates for the cost of materials, labor, and equipment rentals, and then cash flow with 111 CD.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at the bid offered. The amount is 9,785,651 pesos and 46 centavos. 9,785,651.46 with no discount offered. Variance is negative 0.15%. Again, loan bidders will bayad general engineering, construction, and aggregates. So the lowest bid subject to the bid evaluation and post qualification. Next, last. Zero 7 walang ito nayon yung matibay ganyan. Sige. Aksum ba? So, loan bidder from Action Contracting Corporation. Action. Okay, so let's proceed with the opening. For the original technical component, bonded, partially capitalized, and with tax.
The same with that one.
Okay, so let's proceed with the examination of the documents. And since the bidder passed electronic eligibility, let's proceed. Let's start with the examination under the bid security. Lift tag H. So it's in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Tamayo. The organizational chart for the contract. Next, the list of key personnel. The affidavit and commitment to work on the contract, notarized by the same lawyer. Dito yung bitay. That's accreditation of materials engineer, valid until May 29, 2025. Next, the list of major construction and laboratory equipment units for owned, various, under lease, 3 units under purchase agreement, none. With attached supporting documents, deed of absolute sale, certificate of registrations and official receipts issued by LTO, other documents, supporting documents, wholesale invoice, and next the affidavit of ownership, notarized. Next, that's contract agreement. Between the contractor and MDL trucks for one unit brand new Senate truck. Pinahiram agad. List in ano pala to? Another one for 1 unit water truck again. This is Leisure, and then another one within the contractor in Alan, for 1 unit cargo truck. Next, the omnibus term statement. Completed, then notarized, and then the copy of Philippine bidding documents. Okay, so let's open the financial component. So same speaks with the technical.
Background is only the original copy.
Okay, so proceed. Table of contents, the bid form, summary of bid prices, bill of quantities, detailed estimates. The summary for the rates of the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, cash flow by quarter representing 318 calendar days. Okay, so let's take a look at the bid offered. The amount is 64,171,919 pesos and 82 centavos. 64,171,919.82, no discount. Variance is negative 0.01%. Loan bidder, Axon Contracting Corporation, is the lowest bid, subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. So, ilan pa ang remaining natin? Ang dami ah.
Was 10, sorry.
Iyan ang products.
10 and 1 goods.
Sige. Ikaw yan.
So, Mr. Chairman, I move that this procurement bidding activities be suspended for our lunch break. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so moved and seconded. So the motion is approved. This activity is hereby suspended until 1 p.m. It's return
It's 2:30.
30. May maiwang magbantay sa
1 o'clock.
big dogs.
Tiksan yung PW. Person with defect. Bakit nasa safety?
Okay, so good afternoon. We'll now continue with the suspended activity. So we'll start with the procurement of the project with contract ID 25PF0018. Now we have a loan bidder, Construction, but again, there's a problem with regards to the category of the license, since according to CWR, the license category does not match to the contract profile. So Construction, may we have your comments with regards to this result?
Sir, we have upgraded our ERCC, but our is not yet available.
So, when do we expect that your the approval of your upgrading of the license
Should be
January.
yes, sir, or nakabukas.
So, well, anyway, we are still under early procurement. So, what's the pleasure of the body? That according to the contractor, may application sila for upgrading of their license.
So, Mr. Chair, I move that we will open the bid of the contractor if my application is not indeed.
How about suppose we will be receiving early the approval of the GAA. Okay, so that will be our agreement.
Yes.
So you should receive the proof of the approval of the licensing or the pickup before the release of the 2025 General Appropriations Act. Okay, so did I hear a second or was there a motion? Okay, so let's now open the lid of the glove. Okay, for the original technical component, book bounded with lift tags in all in capital letters.
The same with copy 1.
Okay, so let's verify if there was attached. There's an attachment with regards to the okay. This is the asan dito Engineer Ranieri yung documents from pickup. This one. Payment reconciled results of the balloon be sent to you email. Okay.
Wala pa sa email, sir.
Okay, so what is your commitment again? We'll update. Okay, so meron nga. We'll continue the examination of other documents. So we'll continue with the examination and the bid security. And again, it is in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Agayo. contractor's organizational chart for the contract, the list of key personnel, the key personnel certificate in affidavit of employment and commitment to work on the contract, notarized. That's a certificate of accreditation of the materials engineer, valid until March 4, 2025. Next, the list of major construction and laboratory equipment units. So, all the listed equipments are owned. Walang under purchase in under lease, with the supporting documents, deed of absolute sale, pictures of the equipment, certificate of registration and official receipts issued by the Land Transportation Office, other supporting documents such as cash invoice, sales invoice, pictures of the materials testing equipment in cash invoice with the attached list of the minimum testing equipment units. Construction Safety and Health Program, the Omnibus Sworn Statement, notarized, and then a copy of the bidding documents. Okay, so let's now open the financial component. For the original financial component, the same speaks with the original technical component.
Same with copy 1.
Okay, so let's proceed. The table of contents, bid form, the summary of bid prices, cost quantities, detailed estimate, the summary for the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, the cash flow by quarter with the 269 calendar days. Okay, so let's examine the bid offered. The amount is 41,146,225 pesos in 95 centavos. 41,146,225.95 with no discount offered. Variance is negative 0.03%. And loan bidder, so Iflar Construction and Enterprise, is the lowest bid, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Next. pass the table to Sir Marlon to continue.
So, thank you, Mr. Chair. Let's continue with the opening of bid of Silver Sky Construction. Since it passed the electronic eligibility check, so I'll now open the bid. So for the original technical component, book bounded, partially capitalized, and with lift tag.
Copy one, you said.
So let's go now directly to the bid security under lift tag it's. For the bid security is bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Calabias. Next is the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. The attached list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Next is key personnel's affidavit of commitment to work in the contract. This is notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Calabias. Then attached is the certificate of accreditation of materials engineer, valid until meeting 2025. Next is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract. For on, we have various. For lease, the same various, and under purchase agreement, none. So with the attached wars in shares. And for the contract of place, attached is the contract of place of various equipment in between Marjorie Samidan in the licensing, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Calabias. Another contract of place for one water truck between Nancy D. Sadlay and the contractor, authorized by the same lawyer. And then next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated and notarized by Attorney Calabias. And next is the copy of the Philippine bidding documents. So let's now open the financial component of the bid. So for the original financial component, book bounded, partially capitalized, and with lift tag. So let's take a look at the bid and the checklist. Next is the bid form and the bill of quantities. Next is the detailed estimate. That is the unit price of materials used in coming up with the bid. The next is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule representing 96 calendar days. Okay, pass. So let's now take a look at the bid offered. So the bid offered is 24,439,834 pesos and 60 centavos. 24,439,834 and 60 centavos with a discount of NONE. Variance is negative 0.25%. So similarly, Silver Sky Construction is the winning bidders and is a lone bidder, but is still subject for bid evaluation and post qualification. So next is contract ID 25PF0020. So again we have a lone bidder and Northern Construction. So since it passed the eligibility check, so let's now open the bid. So for the original technical component, all in box bounded, all in capital letters except email address with lift tag.
Kapilwari said.
So again, pass the electronic eligibility. So let's now proceed to the bid security under lip tag C, Charlie. So bid security is in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Takyo. And next is the organizational chart for the contract. And the list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. The attachment, letter of nominee, key personnel's affidavit of employment and commitment to work in the contract, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Takyo. And then there is attached is the certificate of accreditation from materials engineer, valid until January 12, 2025. And next is the list of equipment pledged to the proposed contract. Therefore, on we have 6 units. List, we have 3 units, in under purchase none. With the attached deed of sale between the contractor and Mr. Dpwh. Another attached deed of sale for 1 unit roller in between the contractor and Jubin G. Ludayam. Yeah, that with the attached wires and CRs for the testing equipment. You have that list of minimum apparatus. Another attachment is a list of equipment for 1 unit water truck, and between the contractor and Priscilla T. Pongwan with the attached OR and CR. Next, another list of equipment for 1 unit dump truck, 1 unit cargo truck, and between the contractor and Sanji Rafael, notarized by Attorney Takyo, with attached ORs and CRs. And next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Takyo, and then the copy of Philippine bidding documents. Pass. So let's now open the financial document. So for the original copy of the financial documents, book bounded, all in capital with lift tag.
Say the Kapilwari.
So it's now scrutinized. Table of contents, and then the bid form, and the bill of quantities, and the summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. Next is the summary of rates of materials, labor and equipment rental. And then next is the monthly cash flow and payment schedule representing 148 calendar days. So pass again. Let's now take a look at the bid offered. So the bid offered is 14,686,764 pesos in 90 centavos. So the variance is -0.09%. Again, since it's a lone bidder, so it's a winning bidder, but is still subject for bid evaluation and post qualification. That's all. Next.
Next project, 25 PM 0021 by Reconstruction.
Okay. Again, pass the eligibility, so let's now open the bid. No. So for the original technical component, box bounded, all in capital letters with lift tag. So let's go directly to the bid security. Under lift tag C, the bid security is in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Nardo Takil. Next is the organizational chart or a contract. Next is the list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. The attached letter of nominee and key personnel's affidavit of employment and commitment to work in the contract. The attached biodata. Then attached with is the certificate of accreditation for materials engineer. It's valid until January 12, 2025. Malapit. So next is the list of equipment pledged to the proposed contract. For owned, we have 6 units. And under lease, you have 3 units, and under purchase agreement, none. With attached deed of sale between the contractor and Mr. Hudson Dpwh. With attached ORs and CRs. Another attachment is a ORs of the materials testing equipment with the minimum list of materials equipment. Another attachment is a lease agreement for 1 unit dump truck, 1 unit cargo truck. Again notarized by the same lawyer, Nardo Takyo. With the attached ORs in shares. Another lease agreement for 1 unit water truck, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Takyo. With the attached ORs in shares. And next is the omnibus sworn statement. Updated. And again notarized by Attorney Nardo Takyo. And then next is the copy of the Philippine bidding documents. Pass. Now open the financial envelope. For original financial document, book bounded, all in capital with Livestock. So what is the table of contents, the bid form, and the bill of quantities, and summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. And the unit rates for labor, equipment rental, and materials used in coming up with the bid. And then next is the cash flow by quarter payment schedule, representing 145 calendar days. So again pass. So let's now take a look at the bid offered. So the bid offered is 14,660,208 pesos and 06 centavos. 14,660, 208 and 06. Now the variance is negative 0.27%. Still subject for bid evaluation and post qualification.
Okay.
So,
Next project, we have a joint venture for 25 PF 0022. Loan bidder.
okay. KGB in almond. So and I open the bid of KGB in almond construction. So for the original copy of the technical documents, book bounded, all in capital letters and with lift tag. So again, it was the electronic eligibility check. So let's go directly to the bid security under lift tag echo. So it's in the form of bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Manghi. And next is the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. In the attached list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. The attached key personnel's affidavit of employment to work in the contract, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Manghi. Attached biodatas. That is the certificate of accreditation for materials engineer, which is valid until January 12, 2025. The next is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment to be used in the contract. So for the own, we have various. Under list, we have 2 units with the attached deed of absolute sale for 1 unit excavator. This is in between the contractor and Mr. Angelico Olman. Another deed of absolute sale for 1 unit wheel loader. It's in between the contractor and Angelico Olman with attached ORs and CRs. Another one is a list of equipment for 1 unit water truck and 1 unit cargo truck, which is in between the contractor and Santic Pacific Logistic Corporation with the attached ORs and CRs. And next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated, notarized by Attorney Manghi, and attached copy of Philippine bidding documents. Pass. Let's now open the financial envelope. So for the original copy of financial documents, the same is fixed with the technical documents.
Copy 1 is there.
So let's now take a look. Table of contents. Next is a bid form. Then next is the bill of quantities. And the summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. Next is the summary of materials, labor costs and equipment rentals. Then next is the cash flow by quarter in payment schedule, representing 299 calendar days. Again pass. So let's now take a look on the board bid offered. So the bid offered is 46,044,524 pesos and 44 centavos. 46044,524.44 centavos. Variance is negative 0.03 Sale subject for bid evaluation and post qualification. Okay. 0.0.
The next project, we have a lone bidder, 25 PF0023.
Again. Ito. Pasang. Napakto. So, let's now open the bid of Apaklo Construction. For the original technical component, book bounded, all in capital except the email address and with lift tag.
Everyone the same, but no lift tag.
So, okay, will now open. I will now take a look on the bid. Let's now go directly to the bid security. Bid security. Lift tag under lift tag got letter G. So the bid security is in the form of bid securing declaration, notarized by attorney Tolding. So next is the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. And that is the letter of nominee. Under attachment is the key personal's affidavit of employment to work in the contract, notarized by the same lawyer. The attached bioditas. Attached here is a rating of the project engineer. Next is the attached certificate of accreditation for the materials engineer, which is valid until March 4, 2027. And the next is the list of contractors, major construction and laboratory equipment for the contract. So for on, we have various, and for lease, various, and under purchase agreement, none. So it attached wars and shares and pictures, the equipment, as cash invoice, sales invoice, deed of sale for one unit Hitachi in between the contractor and Rowantan. Another deed of sale for one unit payloader under the between the contractor and Dixie La Madrid, notarized by Attorney Idong. Another deed of absolute sale for one motor grader in between the contractor and IGE Construction and Supply. Another one is list of equipment in between the contractor and Samuel Celestino, notarized by Attorney Tulding. The attached wash and shears. Another list of equipment for one unit water truck and 2 units truck in between the contractor and James Palangdan, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Tulding. The attached wash and shears. And next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated, notarized by Attorney Tulding, and a copy of the Philippine bidding documents. So again, pass. So now take a look at the financial document. For the original financial component, the same speaks with the original technical component.
Copy 1 the same but Livestock.
Okay. Now take a look on the bid. The table of contents. Next is the bid form and the bill of quantities. Quantities and summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. In the summary of rates for labor, equipment rental and materials cost. Next is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, representing 130 calendar days. So again, pass. So take a look on the bid offered. The bid offered is 12,462,832 in 98 centavos. 12,462,832.98 centavos. The variance is negative 0.05%. Still for bid evaluation and post qualification.
Mr. Chair, for the next project, also loan bidder.
Mr.
Chair,
Did it pass the reasons? Pass. So again, it passed electronic eligibility check. So we'll now open the bid of reasons. So for the original technical component of the bid, book bounded, all in capital letters with lift tag.
Copy one, sir.
Again, pass the electronic eligibility. So we'll now proceed to the bid security under lift tag each. So bid security is in the form of bid securing the declaration and notarized by Attorney Mangsi. Next is the contractor's organizational chart for the contract. The attached list of contractors' key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data. Attached is a key personnel's certificate of employment. Attached biodata. Attached herewith is the certificate of accreditation for materials engineer, which is valid until March 15, 2025. And next is the list of major equipment, contractors' equipment units owned or lease and under purchase agreement leads to the proposed contract. So for own, we have various, and under lease we have 3 units, and under purchase agreement none. With the attached deed of absolute sale for 1 unit hydraulic excavator. It's in between the contractor and Eugene Paran Jr. With the attached ORs and CRs. Another attachment is delivery receipt for 1 unit wheel loader. And another attachment for contract list for 1 unit water truck and 1 unit tanker, which is in between the contractor and Walter Potsugami Chigami, notarized by Attorney Mangsi. And with the attached ORs and CRs of the unit. Another lease agreement in between the contractor and Boyd Plant Tubus for 1 unit pneumatic drilling machine and 1 unit air compressor. With the attached sales invoice. Testing materials. Next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated and notarized by Attorney Mangki, and then the copy of Philippine bidding documents. So again, pass. So let's now open the financial envelope. So for the original financial component, book bounded, all in capital letters with lift tag.
Copy one, sir.
Okay. Now open the bid. And table of contents. Next is the bid form, the bill of quantities, and then the summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. Next is the summary of materials prices, labor rates and equipment rental rates. And then the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule representing 250 calendar days. So pass. So let's now take a look in the word bid offered. So the bid offered is 48,979,945 pesos and 0 centavos. 48,979,945. The variance is negative 0.04%. So bid is for bid evaluation and for post qualification.
Mr. Chair, for the next project, which is 25PF0025, loan bidder.
Bidder, okay, pass. 2025. Jamil Sian Construction. Right. Sangat tahu. So for the original technical documents, bounded, all in capital letters except the email address and with Livestock. Again, let's go now directly to the bid security under Livestock GOT. So the bid security is in the form of bid securing declaration, which is notarized by Attorney Yabno Ang. Next is the organizational chart for the contract, list of contractors, key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, and then the key personnel's affidavit of employment and commitment to work in the contract is notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Ang. Attachments are the biodatas, the personnel's biodata, attached here is the certificate of accreditation for the materials engineer, which is valid until March 21, 2025. Next is the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned in the contract. So for owned, we have 7 units, and for lease, we have 3 units. Attached herewith is the deed of absolute sale for 1 unit excavator, between the contractor and Mr. Bermino Bugnay, notarized by Attorney Sidico. Another attachment is the CR in OR of dump truck. Another one, OR in CRs of forward truck. Another attachment is the official receipt of the minimum laboratory equipment. Another attachment is a contract of lease for 1 unit wheel loader. It's in between the contractor and Felicitas Bilatawan. Attachments are the deed of sale. Another lease contract of lease for 1 unit by Bratoli Roller. In between Domingo Tibugnay, notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Ang, with the attached deed of absolute sale. Another contract list for 1 unit transit mixer in between the contractor and Robuan Alvarez, authorized by the same lawyer, with the attached CR in OR, the dump truck. Then next is the omnibus sworn statement, updated and notarized by the same lawyer, Attorney Ang. And next is the Philippine bidding documents. So pass, now open the financial document. So for the original copy of the financial documents, the same speaks with the original copy of the technical documents. Okay, now take a look on the bid. The table of contents in the bid form. And then next is the bill of quantities and summary of bid prices. Next is the detailed estimates. Next is the summary sheets of materials, labor and rental schedule. And next is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, representing 241 calendar days. So pass. So let's now take a look in the bid offer. So the bid offered is 48,998,000 pesos only. 48,998,000.0. So the variance is negative 0.004%. So the bid is for bid evaluation and post qualification. 5%. So back to you again, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Marlon. So, next project. So, 26. Okay. So, a lone bidder from Posong Construction Services. Yeah. Is the contractor around? Yes. Clarification. Did you update your records in the CWR?
So, since we already submitted the documents and we fully release the so according to the documents we submitted.
You mean you have attached the proof of submission?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so if you have submitted, why is it that there's still a discrepancy in this result?
So we need for know that after the will be will be personally to be synchronized.
You mean the documents was submitted through, okay. So the proof of submission via LBC is attached in your documents.
No, sir.
Can we take a look at that proof? Also, the date of submission was November 7 this year. So, since
That's message on LBC confirming that the central office received the documents on November 7.
okay, so since provision, the contractor stated that he will be following up the result of the submission with the CWR. Will now open his envelope. So thank you, sir. Okay, so for the original technical component, bounded all in capital letters and with leaf types.
Same with copy 1.
Okay, so may we examine the documents manually. LGIP's registration is a platinum membership and valid until September 23, 2025. Pickup license will be expiring on the 31 of June 2025. Business permit issued by the municipality of Bugyas, valid until December 31, 2024. The audited financial statements. The list of single largest completed contract, government, none, private, none. Ongoing, none, but for the ano ba? Kailan itong ano natin with the okay. It started, so ongoing is one project for government between this office and the contractor. The NFCC computation. Next, the bid security, which is in the form of the bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Agayo. The contractor's organizational chart, the list of key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data and their respective affidavit of employment and commitment to work on the contract. Authorized by the same lawyer. The attached certificate of accreditation of the materials engineer valid until March 21, 2025. Next, the list of major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract for owned, various, under lease, 4 units under purchase agreement, none. With attached documents, such as the deed of sale, deed of absolute sale, ORs and CRs of the equipment owned, affidavit of ownership notarized, other supporting documents, sales invoice, charge invoice for minimum testing materials testing equipment from Amatis with the attached list. Next, the lease agreements between the contractor with regards to the equipment under lease. So first is an agreement between the contractor in Norman D. Butag for 1 unit dump truck in 1 unit 2 units dump truck. Wala to. With attached documents, was in shares of the equipment under lease. Another agreement between the contractor in Manuelians for 1 unit mixer truck with attached supporting documents. Another one is 1 unit cargo truck between the contractor and Laura Del Lim with attached documents. Next, the omnibus on statement, updated, notarized, and then a copy of the bidding documents. Okay, so let's open the financial component. So the same specs with the original technical component for the financial.
Same with copy 1.
Okay, so let's continue with the preliminary examination of the documents. So the table of contents, bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed estimate, a summary of the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, and cash flow by quarter with 239 CD. Okay, so let's examine the bid offer. The amount is 29,393,607 pesos in 74 cents only. 29,393,607.74 with no discount offered. So variance is negative 0.02%. Pusong Construction, the lowest bid subject to further bid evaluation in post-qualification. Next,
There, for the last project on the civil works, we are long bidder
For contract ID 25PF0027.
kanino?
visions.
For isla. Ay, hindi ko pala. Okay, so eligible to bid, so open. For the original technical component of the bid of Reconstruction, bounded all in capital letters, partially capitalized with left types.
The same specs. For copy 1, the same specs with the original copy.
So let's start with the examination of the documents from the bid security and the lift tag each. And it's in the form of a bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Mangsi. Project requirements such as the organizational chart for the contract, the list of key personnel, their qualification in respective certificate and affidavit of commitment, notarized. affidavit bago ang mga qualification data. The third certificate of accreditation of the materials engineer was valid until March 15, 2025. Next, the list of major equipment units owned or leased or under purchase agreement. So for owned, 5 units, including the minimum testing equipment, and then under lease, 5 units. 7, I should say. So the attached supporting documents, the words NCRs of the owned equipment units, delivery receipts, sales invoice, next is lease agreement between the contractor and Fidel Yogos for 2 units backhoe and 1 unit dump truck with the attached documents. Another one is for 1 unit dump truck between the contractor and Bilamzon Abalos with the supporting document. Another one is for water truck between the contractor and Joseph Yogos with the supporting document. Another one is between the contractor and Boyd Flint Yogos with the supporting documents. Another one for 1 unit payloader between the contractor and Tertiary Yogos. Supporting documents and attached list with the legal receipt for the minimum materials testing equipment. Supporting documents. Next, the omnibus loan statement updated and then notarized, and then the copy of the bidding documents. Okay, so let's continue the financial component. So for the original financial component, bounded, partially capitalized in with leaf types.
The same copy one.
Okay, so let's proceed. The table of contents, bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid prices, detailed unit cost estimates, the summary for the cost of materials, labor and equipment rentals, and then the cash flow with 242 calendar days. Okay, so let's take a look at the bid offered. The amount of bid is 48,965,003 pesos and 76 centavos only. 48 965,003.76. Discount none. Variance is negative 0.07%. So loan bidder Reconstruction and Supplies. The lowest bid subject to further bid evaluation and post qualification. Okay, so we are done with the procurement of civil work. So do we have procurement for goods?
We have DPD for goods.
How many? For one?
One only one.
Okay.
On the item number 24, DPM0080, supplying delivery of solar stars.
And checklist. This is for the supply and delivery of solar studs. Again, a loan bidder from RGL Oniti Trading. So for the original technical component, book bounded, all in capital letters in with leaf tags.
Same with copy 1.
Okay, so we will take this. So baka RG Loniti ito. RG Loniti. Nasi-glaze na ka? Rico Jan Lando. Ano na dito? RGL. Okay, so let's start with the preliminary examination of the documents. For the legal documents, the certificate of field use registration, platinum, valid until September 25, 2025. Next, DTI certificate, business permit issued by the City Mayor of Valenzuela City, valid until December 31, 2024. Next, the tax clearance. Okay, so for the technical documents, the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. So for ongoing, none. Yeah, may isa, one. This is the supply of the same. Wala pala, no ongoing. And then for SLCC, one, between this, the contractor in this office, with an amount of 9.9 million. Next, the bid security, which is in the form of a bid securing declaration, notarized by Attorney Agayo. So next is the technical specifications, so conformity with the required specs, so complying with the attached brochures. Next, production and delivery schedule. So 30 calendar days. And then the manpower requirements, after sales parts, tawag doon sa another one is the manpower, maintenance, recurring or maintenance cost. Next is the omnibus sworn statement, notarized. The computation of the contracting capacity. So represented is for the net financial contracting capacity is 35 million. The audited financial statement, duly stamped and received by VIR. Audited financial statements, and then copy of the bidding documents. So pass, let's open the financial component. original financial component, book bounded with live tags in all in capital letters.
Same mistakes with copy 1.
Okay, so let's proceed with the examination of the documents. So the table of contents, the bid form, the summary of bid prices, the duly signed price schedule. Okay, so let's now examine the bid offer. So the amount of bid is 4,989,073 pesos and 50 centavos. No discount. 4,989,073.50. 073.50. Variance is negative 0.22%. Again, loan bidders or RGL Niti Trading, the lowest bid subject further bid evaluation and post qualification. Okay, so done na. No more procurement activity to be conducted.
Mr. Chair, we have the next procurement activity on January 2. Pre-bid conference for 8 infrastructure projects.
January 2.
January 2.
Ayun, akala ko na declared na additional holiday yun, hindi pala. Okay.
January 2.
Okay, so it's all bear in mind for the New Year duties and responsibilities that awaits us. So 2025.
And for our live streaming, Mr. Chair, we have 21 views so far, but no comments.
For this bidding,
Yes, sir. 21 views, but no comments and no queries.
identified. Okay. Thank you for the support. Okay. So, done na tayo.
Mr. Chair, since there are no more matters to discuss, I move that this procurement activity be adjourned.
Okay, so it has been moved and seconded, so the motion is approved. This procurement activity is hereby adjourned. Thank you.
Ending live in 3, 2, 1, live ended.